Welcome back, friends. This is the Season 6 premiere of My Hero Academia. I am doing the dub. I was busy when the sub came out, and I have already grown attached to our English voice actors. And I'm hoping this can go up on YouTube by adding the extra logo because, yeah, I wasn't able to get Season 3 and afterwards onto YouTube and did it just mostly on Patreon. I might look into re-editing some stuff from the early seasons for YouTube at some point, but that's for another time. We're back though with this arc where the heroes are about to go to war with the Paranormal Liberation Front, and we tend to have a recap episode at the start of seasons, besides the first season obviously. So hopefully that can jog my brain a bit. Really looking forward to checking back in on our kids, and also looking forward to a new opening and credits, though I feel like those will get blocked on YouTube, so check out Patreon for that. Leave a like and let's get started.
The Paranormal Liberation Front. We got rid of the term villain and expanded on the whole meta angle to be a little more inclusive.
Yes, he's all about
The 9
inclusion.
people on stage are we'll do what we want.
I have to imagine not everybody's happy about him taking over.
Come on, Hawks. If you're too slow, it'll be the end of Japan.
He's always flying around like he's running out of time. I assume they're not going to be on the front lines since they're students, but it's still dangerous. New opening! Ooh. Seems like we're focusing in on our big three. And Mirko, actually. That's not the first time we saw her in this opening.
Hey, Hawks!
Hey there, Twice. Sup?
I need some help, pronto! Kieran and Dobby couldn't care less, and Toga's too cute to ask.
Too
Please,
cute.
Sensei, help a confused man out.
Sensei.
Sanctum just said they should hear some credo or mission statement from you, and it better be inspiring. And the only thing I could think was, I gotta take a dump! And that's when I ran out here
Oh my
to find
God.
you!
The Paranormal Liberation Front has been split into regiments. The 3 strongest members of each regiment serve as aides to the lieutenants. All but one of the aides previously headed bases across the country. Their abilities surpass those of the average hero. If they move first, we'll lose.
We gotta strike first.
Surveillance. And I think I got something. The freedom of an individual reigns supreme, and the existing status quo must be destroyed. We must be completely devoted to Redestro.
Maybe we could add that. I'll think about it. We should totally talk that guy up. Good call. Thanks for your help.
Anytime, friend.
His DID.
They'll attack major cities across the country.
Jeez.
Citizens will be left without leaders.
They have that many attack
Chaos
points?
will ensue. The second coming of All for One. The end of Japan as we know it.
Can we get help from other countries?
Hey, you know, you're the best, especially to me. Glad I got such a nice pal.
Right back at ya.
Oh, man.
You went from being a petty criminal to a one-man army.
Yeah.
The person we needed.
You sure know a ton about the Liberation Army for being a pro-hero. Why is that?
The world I once dreamed of turned out to be a birdcage that kept me prisoner.
This betrayal is gonna hurt when Twice finds out.
Jeez, man. We gotta get you in front of Shigaraki so he knows you're legit.
Seriously. Kinda weird I haven't gotten to talk to him.
Can he...
That's because he's off getting stronger. He'll be in the mountains near Kyoto for
Ooh,
4
I don't think he was
months.
supposed to let that slip.
That's a secret. I don't think it matters if you know, since you're working so hard for us. We're a lot alike.
Hide the surprise on your face,
We are
man.
Those who help their friends. Let's fly where we want together.
I
Oh,
was right.
man.
Friendly and far too trusting.
You sure seem happy, Doctor. Good
This
morning.
fucking doctor.
And to you.
Kyudai Garaki, quirkless. The
Kyudai
founder of
Garaki.
Jaku started doing philanthropic work soon after opening the hospital.
Of course he did.
That meant building orphanages and nursing homes throughout the country,
For good
as well
press.
as partnering.
So this is the monster. A true villain.
Rocklock.
One's most trusted agent.
I sent someone in undercover after receiving intel from the Safety Commission. He found a restricted area within the hospital, if you need more evidence. This picture's from our man
Oh.
outside.
Is that a tiny Nomu?
It would be
It's
easy
kinda
to arrest
cute.
the Liberation Front will enact countermeasures.
Throat medicine?
The last thing we want is a repeat of the widespread devastation in Hosu or Kamino. We'll face this situation with every available resource at our disposal.
Mobilize everyone.
The pros will be split into 2 groups. These 2 events
Preemptive
will happen
strike.
simultaneously.
Oh boy.
In addition, Hero Corps students will be deployed as logistical support for both teams.
Other schools too, not just UA.
If we don't act now, they will prevail. Every villain must fall. Heroes. The idea is to take out the entire Paranormal Liberation Front in one sweep.
Let's go.
Our enemy has someone with a warping power. But apparently that creature is at the hospital.
He has a warping quirk. He can warp here and then warp away.
Good idea for us to be this close.
What's wrong?
Give them all fungus.
Villains have it out for UA students.
Shigaraki will move to dominate society. We just want you to help us a little at the very beginning of the raid. After that, you'll go to the rear.
Protect them with your life, these kids.
Hold up! Why would they put me on the front lines of this smackdown?
Because electricity.
Oh, I can miss my stupid classmates so much.
Stupid classmates.
Electrification. Tokoyami's dark shadow.
Maneuverability.
Honeyuki's softening. And Komori's mushroom.
We gotta have faith. Yeah, they're all great heroes. Even Kaminari.
Even Kaminari.
Every auxiliary base has been surrounded.
Just that dig was unnecessary.
This is nuts.
But true.
It was
Hawks.
him, wasn't it? He led us to these locations. So where is he now?
That's classified.
Deep undercover.
We're ready, Hawks.
I don't think I've seen a single pro out today. There's usually a couple on patrol at least.
That seems suspicious, right?
There's one.
But he's a fake one. Grabbed him. Nice.
Guess we forgot to tell you the big news. You backstabbing Liberation scumbag.
Ooh, death arms.
Why the hell am I way back here playing support? I want to be on the front line, damn it!
Remember, Bakugo, we only have provisional licenses.
You shut your face!
Please, we need to remain calm.
This is a gigantic operation.
The heroes are moving in now. That's our cue. Start evacuating residents block by block. Top speed.
What is this?
Heroes! Quick, follow me!
Mirko, the morgue.
On it.
Shigaraki will be complete in a little over a month.
A month?
I can hardly wait.
You won't get that
Stop
long.
right there. You're the devil's pawn.
Subdue him.
You will face justice.
Fiery justice. Ooh. Very cool.
He said there's a big work thing, so we may not hear from him for a bit.
Wow. I never imagined he'd think to keep us in the loop like that.
I'm surprised villains don't go after their families more often.
Stop right there. You're the creator of the Nomu, and All for One's right-hand man, aren't you?
Capture him
You're
first.
the
Stop
devil's
monologuing.
pawn, and you will face justice.
There we go. I thought you said he was quirkless.
As expected,
Evidently not.
his profile in the official registry is wrong. The instant he used erasure
shit.
on this madman, he aged.
Keeping himself young?
That could answer a big question.
How?
All for One's been alive such a long time.
Wow.
Whatever the case, All for One benefits from the ability now, doesn't it?
Jeez.
Impressive. Regeneration. But you've hurt so many. Tell me what the hell you did to my friend!
I think he needs to be pulled back a bit.
Let him go! You trying to hurt him?
While you decay before us, our comrades are evacuating everybody in the
Oh, that person looked cute.
We're more than prepared to fight the Nomu here. You've programmed those creatures so they don't act unless they receive instructions from a specified individual. Without commands, they're nothing but corpses.
I've been thinking when we graduate, we should start a hero agency.
Those you've toyed with and those who cared for them. It's our turn to take something away from you.
Damn.
Mirko's found the secret area in the morgue at Jaku Hospital.
Let's go, Mirko.
Mercy! No! Please.
We got company.
They're active. I thought we said they couldn't be.
Seems erasure doesn't destroy a body created using double. Fascinating.
Double.
Were you really not clever enough to guess
Damn it.
that I would employ such an ability?
License clerk.
Baited.
Copy.
Frickin' baited. Fire against the drill? Oh man. It's a good thing we evacuated everybody.
That ruse only bought me a little time. And I can't just walk away from this hospital. I spent incalculable hours stockpiling these abilities. I will not leave them behind.
Mirko, get there, please.
Fruitful.
Oh, those thighs. Damn. Oh, she's cool. Warp. No. Come on. Get him.
What's up, Doc?
What's up, Doc? It's a button.
And you're the real one.
Is that a Bugs Bunny reference? Because she's a rabbit. So much for a recap episode, but yeah, it's been so long since I've seen these characters. Bits and thoughts and theories that I've had in the past are flowing back to me, so that's really exciting. I've just missed everybody so much. And oh my god, Mirko is so cool. I was always going to be a little partial to her with her being the highest female hero, highest ranking female hero in such a male-dominated field, but she's even cooler than I hoped for. And the "What's up, Doc?" I mean, I assume that's a localization thing. I don't know how well Bugs Bunny and his catchphrase are known in other countries and other languages, but yeah, she blasted past those Nomus and got to Garaki real quick. The whole operation would have been a huge failure if it wasn't for her speed, strength, and scouting ability, those thighs as well. Have y'all seen that trend of people like crushing watermelons between their thighs? I would be shocked if there wasn't fan art of Mirko doing that. But yeah, Twice asking for help from Hawks was really funny, but also, yeah, just remembering what a huge problem Twice has become since he overcame parts of his trauma, and how he can create an army of himself at any time. That's just so broken on every level, and he's suddenly such a huge threat. And I actually forget, can he tell when a double has been destroyed? I mean, I suppose if he tried doubling something again and it works, he'd know that the heroes are attacking and that Garaki was destroyed, or at least that something was wrong. And the thing is, Twice trusts Hawks so completely. He's almost childlike in his innocence towards Hawks. And I mean, Hawks did a good job. He did what he was meant to do, find the weak point in the operation and exploit it, getting information from Twice. But yeah, when Hawks' deception will inevitably be revealed to Twice, that's gonna rip Twice apart. And I feel bad for Twice. I mean, I don't know what's going to happen to him and his quirk, if he gets any stronger because of his mental state, because of Hawks' betrayal. I mean, we can barely handle him as he is. And yeah, Hawks sees Twice as innocent, and they have a good rapport. If there was any chance of turning Twice, I think that would be the best case scenario, but he's too attached to his comrades, too much against this world that failed him. And that's the thing with these villains, because most of them are people that society failed and were taken advantage of. And I keep thinking, or I keep hoping that Horikoshi is going to make a bigger point about the societal failures. I know in Japan, people are incredibly overworked, but I don't know too much else about their politics. And this show actually referred to this universe's Japan as a society of oppression. I remember that from like the very first or second episode of the series. So I'm very curious to see where they go with the story. But yeah, the villains are planning this all-out attack everywhere, just multiple cities at once. I have to imagine Twice was meant to supply each regiment with an army, each attack point with an army, and it feels like just too much to deal with. And the heroes, with the knowledge they gained from Hawks, plan to attack in just one fell swoop as well to preempt all of this. And yeah, the kids are holding up the rear guard except for the few who are good at just wide-ranging attacks. The fungal attack it's very powerful. And some of the kids are worried though, and it does remind me that they're actually just kids a lot of the time, no matter how strong and how selflessly they act. Because this mission is just beyond anything that even regular heroes deal with on a day-to-day basis. So of course there's some trepidation for these kids. And I mean, it's a shame they have to fight in the first place, but I'm proud of them for doing their part as well. Though we didn't see too much of it this episode, I'm sure it'll come in the next. And yeah, we learned so much about the Doctor this episode finally. Kyuda Garaki, I'm pretty sure that has to be the first time we've heard his full name. And yeah, he has a quirk, it keeps him young, and that's likely what kept All for One alive for so damn long. So that probably means this guy has probably been at All for One's side through 9 generations of One for All. And I just keep thinking, here comes the General, the song from Hamilton, and his right-hand man. But yeah, It turns out the first Garaku we found was one of Twice's doubles. We learned that Erasure doesn't dissolve doubles. I'm pretty sure, I feel like we knew that, but I guess the League of Villains or the Paranormal Liberation Front didn't. I don't think Garaki was able to pass that information to anybody else, though, before he perished, unless there were video cameras that show everything, but yeah, Twice's quirk is just so broken. The ability to lay traps and diversions like this, the ability to scout for information without any real risk, it's just so good. But yeah, Dr. Garaki, he's such a big part of the Paranormal Liberation Front's plans. He's working on Shigaraki, he's working on those Nomu. He has his hands everywhere, so Mirko getting to him, I'm hoping she can apprehend him. It would be a huge blow to the Paranormal Liberation Front if they can just contain all these Nomu he produces. And heck, Shigaraki is there in the same location, right? Yeah, so like, no way we get that big of a win and are able to capture Shigaraki as well, but I mean, hopefully we can get some sort of win here. It looked like she took out that Nomu that is able to teleport, or warp rather, and yeah, we'll see how that turns out next episode. Didn't get to see our kids in action too much. Kaminari misses his stupid friends, he said. And yeah, I'm sure they'll feature a lot more in the coming episodes. But thanks for watching, friends. Due to my schedule, I'll probably post my full reaction for this show on Sundays on Patreon and upload YouTube videos on Wednesday. But yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you all next week with more. Bye, friends.